Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche and Beyond, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, Clark, as a player, are you approaching game one of a back-to-back any differently than a regular matchup?
No, I don't think so, Kevin. I mean, you go out and play the best you can, as hard as you can, and try to win the ball game. What happens, happens, and you make those game adjustments one after the other.
Inside, Johnson has to rely on his agility. That's how he breaks down the defense and finds himself a look.
Coles can't hit. Marley against Smith. Marley kicks to Barkley. Fades and shoots. Yep, that one goes.
Not sure I agree with the choice of going to the fadeaway there. Overly complicating what was already a good look.
Inside. And Phoenix pushing it up now. A three-pointer, no good. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Rice passes to Coles. Here's Rice. 4 on the clock. And Barkley sends it back.
Stopping that offense cold at the rim. An immediate shutdown. Positioning and anticipation right on cue.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I think this is how you get yourself going sometimes. Attack the rim.
He knows what he's doing. No signs of complacency early.
Here's Cycli, defended by West. Cycli, no good. Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Sally against Barkley. It's hauled in by the Heat.
You know, on that shot, I'd like to see him go straight up with it.
Smith right side, pass to Rice. Sally with a screen on Dumas. Shot clock at 6. Rice dishes to Smith. Here's Coles. Miami no good on that time either.
And he forced that shot. When the defense is this tight, you're better off passing out of it and looking for a better shot.
Barkley, no good.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that one.
Here's Rice. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Shoots over Barkley. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
The shot from the low post is good. Barkley's got 6.
Clearly, he's found his rhythm early in this one, looking to score whenever he can, whenever he has it.
And this team encourages him to be active on offense because they understand how dangerous he can be.
And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Cole. Still scoreless. Here's Cycli. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
A load to handle inside. Cycli is a guy that makes it hard for the defender.
To the inside. The jump hook. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Heat trail by 6. Smith in the post. He's guarded by Marley.
He was all over that one. You can tell he enjoys sending shots back.
Barkley down low. 6 points for him. A second chance effort. Cycli pulls it in.
I love how he challenged the shot. That takes some guts near the hoop.
Smith the pass to Coles. Pass to Rice. Clock at 6. And he makes good on the layup.
Able to punch it inside. Nice execution offensively.
Here's Johnson. 11 points last game. To the middle. It's stolen. Here's Rice. He's covered by Dumas. Sally kicks to Rice. They set the screen. That's tipped.
Just no chance on the shot. That was top-notch defending.
Here's Barkley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for your Suns.
And that one falls for Barkley. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Heat trail by 6. Coles passes to Smith. Here's Cycli, defended by West. With the fadeaway. Cycli, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Cole. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Smith. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
Tough matchup because of the height differential, but he did a nice job carving out space for his shot there.
Craftiness beating size.
Here's Cole. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Barkley outside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Cole. Here's Cycli. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
You can count on Cycli to find his points. I mean, he's got a workmanlike approach at the offensive end.
Johnson outside. Pass to Barkley. 6 to shoot. Oh, my!
Wow! My goodness, taking the chance to add a little extra spice with that throwdown.
Yeah, just another message to the defense that they are in control of this one.
I think the message is received. The defense knows these guys are making them look powerless.
Here's Cycli. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here is Dumas. The Heat getting the bucket. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Barkley. Shoots from the high post. West. It's good on the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
The Heat trail by 8. Here's Cole. Still without a basket. Sally with a screen on Marley. Smith the pass to Cole. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
He creates some space with his handles and makes sure to finish the play.
Johnson the pass to Dumas. And here's Marley. Barkley outside. And Barkley slams it home.
Can you guys believe it? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Clark, that was special.
Not sure the next time we'll see one like that.
Here's Cole. Pass to Rice. In the corner, Smith with it. Over Marley. And it's Smith missing. Suns leading by 8. Launches it. Marley no good. Here's Cole. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Sally passes to Smith. They set the pick. And Smith gets double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a reject.
Sally passes to Cole. Smith for 3. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
If you work that ball inside, you put loads of pressure on the D.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Hey, we're locked into watching some old school basketball here, fellas. Working the post to start it out, playing inside out. Looks like a game plan from back in my time.
And taking it inside. Always a good game plan. I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defense. Maybe sag off some shooters.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Here is Shaw. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Barkley throws it down.
Right from the start, they set the tone and were the more dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the tip, doing an amazing job building this lead.
Here is Shaw. And he drives in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really strong finish by Shaw. Could have been an and one.
Johnson kicks to Barkley. The three from Marley. It's hauled in by the Heat. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
It's an absolute must that you bring energy on the road, and they did not have it in that loss in the last meeting.
And that shows up in the opposing offensive numbers.
And here are the Suns now. After the Heat pick up two. Stolen. Here's Burton. He's covered by Dumas. The offensive rebound. Long. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Johnson, the pass to Barkley. And then Barkley with the dunk.
So slick with the ball. Rush hour handles. KJ, Kevin Johnson, knows how to get it done out there.
Over in the corner, Edwards. With one on the clock. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I thought they did a nice job denying shots and setting a high standard for their defensive effort. A really good start at that end of the floor.
What a way to open up a game. Absolutely putting the offense on notice and shutting them down.
Now, here is Barkley. His last outing, he had 18 points. Lays it up off the glass. Barkley's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Phoenix.
Hey, this is a rinse and repeat just like last game. He's had his fingerprints all over this one, looking totally dominant.
He realizes his strengths on offense and does a fantastic job playing to them and finding ways to stay hot.
Oh, here's Edwards. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 3. Let's go. Shaw, no good.
That's not a bad look. He'll miss that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Barkley, no good. The Heat trail by 9. Here's Askins. And again, it's the Heat missing. Barkley down low. 21 points in the game. Can't hit from in close. The Heat making a switch here. Kessler's checked in.
In the lineup for the Heat, number 33.
For Miami, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter.
Superb at getting into the lane. Johnson using that speed to decimate the defense.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here is Shaw. Pass to Burton. Right side, Edwards. Here's Shaw. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And these guys are winning games by at least 11 points per game. I mean, they're beating up on teams in historic fashion. Here's Burton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Mercy, that is how you finish a drive.
Barkley inside. And good that time. Barkley's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Now, here is Barkley. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
There are very few players who can slow a scorer of his caliber down.
The Heat making a switch here. For Phoenix, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw lines tonight. Mark, in general, the game's as physical now as it's ever been. There's no such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. And you've got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness. The ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copycat league, so what the Pistons did and had success with is something other teams are trying to duplicate.
Now, here is Barkley. He's got 25. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Edwards against Johnson. Edwards dishes to Rice. Smith outside. On the clock. Over Marley. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Sally's got his first bucket of the night.
Did not give up on the play. Fantastic energy.
Which is what you show on all of these plays, Clark. Fantastic energy. Great job, though, following up that shot.
Amen.
Yeah, he turned a miss into a make.
And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Put your hands together for your Phoenix Dancers.
And the Heat making a change here.
Robbie second.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 13. Pass to Smith. Here's Sally, defended by Barkley. Sally kicks to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Over Marley. And again, it's the Heat missing. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Los Angeles. Barkley the pass to Marley. Here is Dumas. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 15.
You know, given their lead, wasn't sure if they'd come out with energy in this third quarter, but there's the answer for you right there.
This is what the great ones do, not allowing the opposition to gain any hope in a comeback.
Now, here is Smith. No scoring in this one, and it's in there.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Phoenix leading by 13. Johnson, the pass to Barkley. And then Barkley with the dunk.
Banging it down with authority.
And Clark, I think, in the process, sending a little message by hanging on the rim.
Yeah, they're trying to assert themselves right now.
Oh, here's Edwards. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Cycling, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Johnson kicks to Barkley. Pass to Marley. For the three. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
What Marley gives you every night, the physicality, the passion, and oh yeah, he can shoot.
Here's Rice. They set the pick. Here's Sally. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Barkley inside. And it's Rice with the rebound. The Heat trail by 18. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Here's Smith. He's good with the little jumper in close. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
Close range, high percentage looks will never go out of style. That's just strong, fundamental basketball.
Marley passes to Barkley. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Suns. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And Phoenix making a change here. Ainge has checked in. And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Put your hands together for your Phoenix Dancers.
Phoenix making some changes. Chambers comes in for West, and it's Ceballos in for Dumas. Pass to Cole. Down low. Good ball movement here by the Heat. To the middle. Here's Cycli. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Cycli's got 8 points.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
Johnson dishes to Ainge. To the inside. Chambers can't make the basket. The Heat trail by 14. Here's Cole. Pass to Smith. Here's Cycli from down in the low post. It goes. He's got 10.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Johnson outside. Ceballos passes to Chambers. Sally against Barkley. Pass to Chambers. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Using that size, Chambers able to get his inside look off and in.
And for the Heat, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Cycli, defended by Barkley. The shot's good from Cycli.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Barkley inside, guarded by Sally. Ainge against Smith. Ainge dishes to Barkley. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. In transition, here comes Miami. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Sally.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter. Heat shooting 44% from the field in the second. To the wing right side. Rice passes to Cycli. Shoots over Barkley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Barkley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Double team on Barkley. Johnson kicks to Barkley. Pass to Ainge. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. And it's Barkley missing. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Coles. And that one, good. Coles got his second bucket of the night. Well, Phoenix shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Back to Johnson. Barkley against Sally. And the basket good by Barkley. Barkley's got 31.
Nice move inside to find the bucket.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Tonight, it's been all about Cycli. He's been locked in, and his physicality hard to match up to at times.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 6. A shot fake there, got the D out of position. Johnson's got 8 points.
I don't know what the heck the defense was thinking there. I mean, he's cast from this area of the floor, and they let him walk into it.
Yeah, you got to show more fight on defense. This isn't the guy you give room to shoot from the mid-range.
That one goes in. 16 points for him.
Took the smaller defender to task inside. Great recognition of the mismatch.
Phoenix leading by 10. Barkley left side. 12 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Chambers got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Coming up the floor for Phoenix, number 3, Frank Johnson.
And so we conclude the first half. Suns lead by 10. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Heat trail by 10. Here's Cole. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Cole's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Heat. On the wing, Marley. Here's the screen. And a miss there on the triple. And Miami shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Cole. Here's Rice. He's covered by Dumas.
Yeah, you know, he takes the hit, but looks like he didn't get his feet set in time.
Yeah, I think there was some movement at the point of contact.
Here's Cole. In the corner, Smith with it. 4 on the shot clock. And Barkley sends it back.
Meeting right at the rim. He timed that block perfectly.
Marley no good. The Heat trail by 8. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Rice, defended by Chambers. Shots good by Rice.
He could have walked to the basket.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Smith outside. Pass to Cole. Here's Sally. Heat moving the ball around. Rice, no good. Suns leading by 6. And here's Marley outside. Cycli pulls it in. Cycli's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Coles. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Cycli, one of those guys you've got to box out, or he's going to hurt you on the offensive glass.
Here's Marley on the wing. Johnson. Pass to Chambers. Now, here is Barkley. To the paint to stop the drought. Miami grabs the miss. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Cole. Covered by Johnson. Here's Cole. Pocket 6. Smith the pass to Sally. Stolen by Marley. With the drive. Dumas gets the bucket. Dumas has got his 2nd basket of the game. The Heat trail by 6. Pass to Sally. Smith outside. Here's Rice. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Marley. And he drops it in from the low post. Marley's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And Marley, boy, I tell you what, he does a nice job being creative inside, exploiting any holes close to the basket.
Here's Coles, and he uses the glass on the layup. Coles got 4 this quarter. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he's an incredible 3-point shooter. So you are ecstatic anytime it doesn't go in.
Smith kicks to Rice. Back to Smith. 5 to shoot. Here's Coles. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Suns leading by 6. On the wing, Marley. For 3. Cycli pulls it in.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
It's good. Cycli's got 20.
You expect this toughness from Cycli inside. A big man who knows how to throw his weight around.
Marley passes to Dumas. It's taken away by Smith. Knocked loose. And here is Marley outside. Good on the triple. Marley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Phoenix.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It's kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Timeout called. The Suns.
Put your hands together for your Phoenix Answers.
West is checked in for Barkley.
Number 41, Mark West.
Suns leading by 7. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Playing hard and getting rewarded for it. What a slam by Johnson.
Heat have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Marley against Smith. And that one drops.
Great possession there. He ends up with a look right at the rim.
Phoenix has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Dumas, rebound by the Heat. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Coles passes to Sally. Sally with a screen on Dumas. Pass to Sally. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Now Marley. 8 points for him. Here's Chambers. Takes the 13-footer, and that's off the glass and in. And the Suns lead by 9.
What makes Chambers such a great scoring threat? This guy can hit that mid-range J. He's not just effective in the post.
They double him with West. Coles passes to Cycling. Here's Dumas. And it's Rice with the rebound. Rice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Sally. Here's Rice. 6 to shoot. It's tipped.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Now here's Marley. D right on him. Here's Johnson. And it's good. 2 points. And now an 11-point Phoenix lead.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack. A fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. To the middle. Here's Sally. Rebound by the Suns. Johnson outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
And when he's getting his on offense, it usually results in a lead like this.
Pass to Burton and taken away by Johnson. Here is Dumas. Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Marley. Smith, no luck. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 15-6 run. And here's Marley. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
And building on this lead. They played a pretty complete game.
Here's Burton. There's a screen. Pass to Sally. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Johnson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Sally's got 8 points.
Love seeing them utilize the pick right there.
Marley against Smith, and it goes down 2 points. And the Suns lead by 15.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Here's Burton. It's rebounded by West. West has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Marley. It's hauled in by the Heat. Sally's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Smith. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Marley with it. Now Smith defending. Marley passes to Dumas. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He doesn't pass up any opportunities to throw it down.
Oh, no. Once you give him space to take off, he goes for it.
Slamming it down with one hand, too. Love the ferocity.
And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Put your hands together for your Phoenix Answer.
Ainge is checked in for Phoenix. The Heat also changing it up. Rice is checked in, and it's Edwards in for Smith. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Burton, the pass to Long. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Long's got his second bucket tonight.
He's been very consistent, but off of fewer attempts. His team needs a higher volume from him right now.
Pass to West. Here's Chambers. Clock at 4. Shaw with the rebound. The Heat trail by 15. Edwards passes to Shaw. Two open that time. Made it look too easy.
So effective off the catch. I really like Shaw's confidence on offense.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A three from Marley. It's hauled in by the Heat. Long's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here is Shaw. Pass to Rice. Wide open look. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Suns on top. They're up by 11. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now, here is Ainge. Pass to Marley. Fires for 3. Cans it from downtown. Marley's got 12 points here in the second half.
A really good example of just simply executing their game plan, and as a result, they're out big.
And sometimes it can be challenging to maintain a big lead, but they've done a great job doing exactly this.
Here is Dumas. Pass to Ainge. Inside, and he dunks it down.
All take from Chambers there, leaving no room for error with the throw now.
The Heat trail by 16. Here's Rice. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded by Marley.
Tom Chambers. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Shaw. Here's Burton. 6 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by West. West has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Right wing. Chambers kicks to Marley. To the inside. West can't hit. The Heat trail by 16. Here is Shaw. Pass to Burton. Here's Rice. Defended by West. Shot's good by Rice.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Edwards against Marley. Here is Dumas. 11 feet away. Marley no good. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Phoenix leading by 14. Here's Dumas. Burton grabs the miss. Edwards passes to Long. Howard down with both hands.
Absolutely loving what I'm seeing right there.
Wow, a slam with an exclamation point.
They're cutting into this lead.
Now, here is Ainge. Pass to Dumas. And here's Marley. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Heat trail by 12. Here is Shaw. Stolen away. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Dumas. And the layup's good off the glass.
The defense showed no fight right there, allowing him to get deep positioning.
When you let someone get that close to the rim, you at least need to front them and deny the entry pass.
Here is Shaw. Here's Rice. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Expertly placed bounce pass, avoiding interference and getting it to the shooter.
Here's Marley. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Big time slam by Dan Marley gave the defense no chance to stop that one.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Rice. Back to Edwards. Over Marley. And there's Edwards on the assist from Rice. Edwards got his first basket.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Now here's Marley. Pass to West. And the stuff by West.
And although he's undersized, he makes up for it with incredible vertical. You love to see him put his athleticism to great use.
Here is Shaw. Here's Rice. Here's Long. From 17 feet out. Edwards can't hit. Pass to Marley. Down low, Chambers. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tell you what, I certainly wish I could get up like him. Man, oh man.
You did. I saw it with my own eyes. But wouldn't it be great, Clark, to be young again? Huh?
Would be wonderful, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, speak for yourselves.
Marley with it. It's hauled in by Edwards. Here is Shaw. Ainge covering. Shaw passes to Burton. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Marley against Edwards. Now here's Marley. He's covered closely. Here's West, and the stuff by West.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
The Heat trail by 18.
Suns foul. Dan Marley. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for Miami. Rodney second.
And here are the Heat now. Smith on the wing. Pass to Zeichli. Heat moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
Phoenix leading by 15. Now Marley. To the middle. Here's West. And the dunk by West.
Love seeing this kind of interior passing. This is how you break a defense down.
The Heat have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Marley against Smith. Here's Coles. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Now here's Marley. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smith. Here's Coles. The teardrop falls in.
Brilliant use of the floater. Measuring it to perfection and dropping it in with ease.
Danny Ainge on the wing. Stripped it away. Pass to Cycli. To the paint. Stolen by Ainge. Chambers the pass to Marley. Looking to end his cold spell. And he lays it up and in. Marley's got 16 here in the second half.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Cole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by West. Lets it fly from 18. Connects on the chain.
Remember, Danny Ainge plays shortstop in pro baseball, so he's got the athleticism to nail a pull.
And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Put your hands together for your Phoenix Dancers.
So for the Suns, Miller's checked in for West. Ceballos comes in for Chambers. And it's Johnson in for Marley. Outside, Smith. Here's Rice. Just 4 to shoot. It misses. Suns leading by 17. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Ainge beats you all around the floor. He's a 3-level scorer for sure.
2 minutes.
Pass to Rice. He can't get that one. Good D by Miller.
He's able to get it in close, but what a reaction by the defense. Getting there to shut him down.
There's Ceballos. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Man, the athletic ability of Ceballos. Boy, I love that. He's got it all. Forward who can rise and fly. Also can score at a good clip.
A minute 42 left in the game. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the layup. Cole's got 6 in the quarter.
The coaches love seeing shots from there, at the rim.
Johnson, the pass to Dumas. Sally with the rebound. Sally's got 7 rebounds in the game.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Suns.
One area where they set themselves apart tonight, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It hindered their opponent all game long and helped spark their own offense as a result.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, it will go down as their 48th win.
I think the hometown fans helped push them to play their best this evening.
And the results speak for themselves. Well worth the ticket price to see your team play this way.
Here's Sally. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Smith drawing the double team. Here's Coles. Tries again. Cycli, no good. They are in complete control, coach, of this game.
There's no question, without a doubt, they've been firing on all cylinders.
In every way, you're right.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Coles. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Well, Mike, the fans here obviously going home very happy.
They had a lot to cheer about, Kev. This squad played a great game.
They did. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For our terrific reporter, David Aldrich, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.